This is TWiT.
That's where Diane's going in June. Beautiful Switzerland. She's practicing her yodeling. She also wants nonstop, full-time, high-speed internet access. And this is the challenge, of course, is that she's not just going to be in Switzerland. She's also going to be in Germany and Italy and France. So, unfortunately, you know, while the Swiss carrier, Swisscom, is very good, and they for 49 francs, they sell the Huawei mobile travel hotspot. It does exactly what you want.
But do I have to get a subscription with that?
That includes the data, I believe. So what you'll be doing is, well, there are a couple of things you could do. You can wait till you get to Switzerland and get it there. It might be more convenient. You can go online and get it on Amazon or get it from Swisscom right now. You can also reserve it on the Swisscom site and collect it in the store, which might be the easiest thing for you to do. This is so. Here's the. Let me give you the kind of the general travel information that everybody needs to know. In Europe and most of the world, they use a technology called GSM. Here in the United States, we have two technologies for our cell phones: GSM and CDMA. Verizon and Sprint are CDMA. You're lucky you're on AT&T. AT&T and T-Mobile both use GSM, so you can use a T-Mobile or AT&T phone almost anywhere in the world. With Verizon and Sprint, you'll have to explicitly go to them and say, I need a world phone. And they'll have a phone that has dual band, has GSM and CDMA. The iPhone, for instance, the iPhone 5 and later on Verizon can work around the world. Now, you have a couple of choices with your phone. If you want to keep your phone number, you're going to have to pay for special international access. You can not pay for it and really pay when you get home. Or you can order data and phone service that is a little bit cheaper, but still way overpriced from AT&T or T-Mobile. T-Mobile is unusual in one respect. They allow you slow edge access for free anywhere in Europe. But it's slow, but at least it's there. So that's a compelling reason to go with T-Mobile for frequent international travelers. If you're going to an individual country, and we'll put this in the show notes, there's a great site called Prepaid with Data. It's a wiki, I've mentioned it many times, that shows you country by country what the best carriers are. And by the way, they agree Swisscom is the best.
Well, that's where I found the information.
Oh, smart
woman.
woman.
Because I listen to you. So if you want to know tech, call Leo.
Yeah. So you can go to the Swisscom site and order this Huawei device. That's probably where you figured it out. Now that's not going to give you phone calls. That's only going to give you data. That Huawei device.
Which I can use Skype and pick up my messages and return phone calls. I'm fine with doing that. I'm a little bummed I can't get my text messages because people are used to texting me, but they're just going to have to get over that.
Texting can be expensive. You can tell your friends, hey, let's use WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or some other internet-based messenger instead. Yeah. And if you can convince your friends to do that, that's great because it is expensive. Now, when you get to Switzerland, you can either buy this Huawei device or even buy one option you have is to get AT&T to unlock your phone. In most cases, if you're in good standing and you've had the phone for 6 months or more, you could just do that online with AT&T or bring it into a store and they'll unlock it. And that means you could get a Swiss SIM in your iPhone, and that would include data. And that's usually cheaper, but there's a negative. You lose your American phone number.
Right.
You get a Swiss phone number.
Well, and that's fine on a temporary basis, but now then I have to buy one for me, one for my husband. You know, I mean, and then by the time you add that up, I'm figuring I might as well buy the Wi-Fi device, connect both of our phones and the iPad to do whatever we want.
Exactly. And the Huawei,
we can use it the next trip.
You're exactly right. You own it. You can keep it. You can use it again. You'll have to put more, data on it because you get that from Swisscom. That device probably can be used in the other countries as well. You'll just have to when you get to Italy or France or Germany, you just get a SIM card in those countries, pop that in. And
Germany and France were only like crossing over for the day, so I'll go through withdrawals, but I could survive for 8 hours without it and turn it off, and then. When we go into Italy, that's where we're spending 3 days. So I'll
do it in Italy. Yeah. This is a great solution. You have to make sure. In fact, it may be cheaper to do this than to get the hotel Wi-Fi. Sometimes hotels charge so much for Wi-Fi that it's cheaper You know, even an internet cafe might be more expensive. Wi-Fi is everywhere in Switzerland, so that isn't. You know, you're always going to be able to get online at a cafe, at a coffee shop, at the hotel. But having the MiFi card means you can walk around mobile, use your data. It's truly unlimited. Swisscom's good about that.
And the other thing I'm worried about is, like you said, every hotel, every cafe that you go into is going to want, I don't know, $20 or so. And by the time you add all that up, you might as well buy this little device. But I'm still nervous about ordering one direct from China, although I'm running out of time. If I'm going to do it, I need to get it done.
You don't need to do that. You can get it from Amazon.com. If you search there, it's $61 Prime, which means you can get it overnight. You can also order it on the Swisscom website and have them hold it till you're there. So there are, you know, they sell it directly there. That's 49 Swiss francs. I'm not sure how much.
Is that locked to them at Swisscom, or is that an unlocked device that I can use in other countries?
That is an interesting question. I would guess it's not, but I'll have to read. And this includes a SIM card that gives you some data as well. You'll have to have a valid passport. This is for international travelers, so they give you a special deal. They don't want people in Switzerland using it, apparently. You know, the Swiss to use it. So, you know, you can always visit swisscom.ch and see it there. A number of people, we have somebody in the chat room who's Swiss, who says yes, that's a good way to go. He says it is not SIM locked, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's nice. We got our expert, our Swiss expert Beatmaster in the chat room. He's got all the details.
Excellent, because I found a Swisscom store right in the airport where we land in Zurich. So if I order it ahead and have it there waiting for us when we go to pick it up, then we should be good to go.
And I've done this, by the way. I traveled to Australia, used a MiFi card, and it really is probably the most affordable and certainly the most convenient way. And you've got 3 devices. You can use up to 10 on this thing, so it works pretty well. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you very much. I think I know which way I'm going to go.
Good.
And
have a great trip.
Oh, well, thank you. We're very excited.
Sounds fun.
We've never been to Europe before. So.
Oh, you're gonna just have a wonderful time. It is so great. Well, have a great time. Have a great trip. That's the and we should tell you the Huawei HUAWEI mobile travel hotspot, or the they call it the E5331, and you can get that online at Amazon, or often it's the best idea to get it when you get in country. Then you'll know it'll work and all of that. I'm glad we could solve that problem for you.